O Almighty Merciful One, forgive them for hiding love and respect for other beings behind extreme measures to blacken this people into shame, thriving on conquering sacred lands, fooling sisters and brothers to accept westernized creatures as their own. You're forgiven.
No more apologizing. Hate to see the guilt in your eyes. And mama's body's been leather strapped, burnt hand, she cries, and my body's been paddled with a saw. Blood pours and pours, heap up the business with a teeth of a handsaw. Don't know whether to run, hide, or die, or cry. Get a whipping when master passes by. Last time I escaped, I didn't get past the Mississippi border. For that, I'm still getting tortured. I ran for days through swamps, trees, and bushes, covered with wounds and my feet still pushes. My clothes are torn, covered with dirt and mud. My shirt's in shreds, stained with grass, sweat, and blood. Masses not giving up, with help from his neighbors and a pack of ham, tongues wet with black flavor. I wipe myself with runners from head to toe. Disguise my sense so the hounds wouldn't know where I was at, looking for somewhere to nap. Gee, I was so tired, man, I didn't see the slave trap. Sheriff said he's gonna punish, and master promised that I wish my escape was accomplished. For hundreds of years, black man's had his sword, and Africa's been fought like a whore. Hell and insanity's where the black man's been driven. But you're forgiven, you're forgiven.
Once more sure, let them knowledge pour, laying down the law with no detour. I saw like a meteorite and fight for what's right. I did light like a night, cause things are not quite what they seem. The new when you knew the mean by a team that had a scheme of wealth, had a dream of greed, and to feed this greed and need, thousands have to bleed. In 1492, Columbus set sail to find a land grand, inhabited and very well looked after by the people, the native people, who treated their visitors like equal. The people saw riches and wanted all. This was the beginning of a never-winning downfall. For this massacre, an excuse had to be made. One was laid like a raid, but it never weighed to the truth. The proof is a history hidden by the devil who is red. But those who are misled can be forgiven. Don't look down on me or make me swear. You dare compare, but your color can't get near. Stole everything but the soul, try to control by religion. Raise our women, you villain. Enslaved us like the pigeon. Made the color black seem like a bad mistake. You make me shake like an earthquake, but you're forgiven.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمد رسول الله. الرئيس فرحان، خليك الخناقة. مع السلامة.
Guess we were just too tolerant and open-handed, too naive for the red man that landed with a Bible in one hand. And you know the rest. Look up Captain John Newton, he kissed it for success with his vessel of slaves on board. He read the Bible daily. Pain and misery's all you gave me, but you're forgiven. You're forgiven. She tried to kill all her children, and thus in their suffering, then have them know what life for a slave was offering. Officers came on a house with slave owners to take the kids in the rain and the thunder. She took a shovel and struck two of her children in her head. She'd sleep much better with them dead. And took a knife and cut the throat of a third one. Tried with the other one, and it never hurt her. Cool as ice as she committed the act. They were born into slavery because they were black. You're forgiven for black segregated, for Africans, Caribbeans saying they ain't related. And a black race without no religion. And blacks in 1,000 different regions. Things remind us of those days and this day and living. But you're forgiven.
Armageddon is heading this way, there's no shedding tears. The sea we're red, and with the blood of those meddling with the truth must be known, shown where now the oppressed must free, and free they shall. History misled by something red. The truth erased, they replaced instead with lies. Evil devices and plans, a conspiracy was set to steal the black man's wealth and contribution to world civilization. It all began with the downfall of a nation with the Asian and European hedonist tribe. This ain't no job, you won't find it in no archive. Eve and Eve believer. Let me catch a breather as I strive deeper and deeper. Christianity was never ours, it was given to terminate and separate our people. You're forgiven. Back in the 90s, narcotics is to plan to wipe us out by the pipe, but that ain't happening, man. We must fight for equality, to be free as equality. Man wasn't born to mourn or to be a commodity. The Nubian once wise, now mixed with lies. Our names were changed to gain rain. I despise. I colour made to degrade to mean a sinful thing. You're in debt, you're forgiven, but we'll never forget. Forget.